Shalom to you. This is Highlighter. I want to share some of the depths of Satan that I found in Rush. This is a band, a three-man band from Canada. They were popular back in the 80s. And Yahweh had showed something to me, and I wanted to get this out of the way before I forget. That if some of you don't believe that Jesus Christ of Nazareth, who is Yahshua, is a Messiah, this I hope will give you reasons to believe. It's the glory of Yahweh that reveals these things. The Rush 2112 came to mind when I was looking here in my studies on Ur Nammu. This brick right here is a brick of Ur Nammu, and Yahweh revealed this to me last year. Some of you are familiar with it, and the brick, it came from this right here, ziggurat, and is dedicated to Ur Nammu. He was the first king of the third dynasty of Ur, which established in 2112 BC. He was a powerful king who is known for establishing one of the earliest codes for his construction projects. So here he's sharing the same year, 2112. And I thought that came to mind. But as Yahweh shows to me, it's not a coincidence. And I'll show to you my reasons why I think it's not a coincidence. So I look in here at the songs on the album 2112. There was a song about the temples of Osirus right here. This right here is a temple. It's a ziggurat. And here are the lyrics for the song, the temples of Osirus. It starts off, "The meek shall inherit the earth." I'm going to stop right there and tell you that as I grew up in the 80s, I believe that Geddy Lee, the lead singer, was a witch. Here's a page on him. This is Geddy Lee. May Yahweh bless his soul. He's 71 now. But I believe that he was involved in witchcraft. That was a reputation that was, I had heard as a child. I actually snuck into the concert. It was Grace Under Pressure in 1985. So I grew up with it, and I believe he's a witch. He had a song called Witch Hunter. So I never knew any of these things, but Yahweh's glorified sharing these things to me. So I'm not getting to the lyrics here, the meanings of it, but to show to you is the temples and the Ur Nammu ziggurat here. It was the same. Ur Nammu ruled in the same time, 2112. As you've seen right here, 2112 BC. Now, if you look at the word Cyrix, let me find let's see. The Cyrix, it's connected to the spinal cord and the brainstem. Here's some images. So the temples of the Cyrix, from what I see as Yahweh's leading me, it refers to this right here, the Cyrix, right there. What is being revealed to me by my Creator because the blood of his son. Is that this right here that Geddy Lee is referring to is a secret. He's referring to the god, the Egyptian gods. He's referring to Orion. This right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, this section here, like of this disc, is the Djed of the Egyptians, and here it is right here. The Djed is, let me read it to you, is one of the more ancient and commonly found symbols in ancient Egyptian religion. Is a pillar like the symbol in Egyptian hieroglyphs representing stability. The Djed is a symbol of Orion's resurrection. It's a symbol of his spine. Here's some pictures here. It was on. So it's just it's a common symbol. I've shown some details in the past on the website, but some of the data's gone now in videos. But I want to share with you. I put that away. Let's see. The Djed is like the Roman columns. There's 4 of these columns, Roman columns, and there's three spaces in the middle. This is the idol of Baal. You can even count here. You know, there's 4 on this side and 4 on the other side. No matter how you look at it, it's still 8 and 3. 1, 2, 3. One of the images I've shared in the past, it actually shows 3 dots. Because the spirit behind this, the spirit of this world is led by Inanna, this anti-Messiah spirit, wants people to see those 3 dots, to count the number 3. And it was an ancient artifact. And people are catching on, of course. Hip-hop stars, music stars, people in the entertainment industry, they're familiar with these things. I don't know any that are, but this is my assumption because of the idols that they've been seen with. So it says here that the Djed is association to the creator god Ptah and Osirus, the Egyptian god of the afterlife and underworld. So his lyrics, first he has 2112 was the year that the Ur Nammu established his rule as a king, and I believe that's what Rush was using, the same number, 2112. And their lyrics, the temples of Osirus refers to the ziggurats of Inanna. Here it is. It says it's dedicated to the moon god Inanna, which is the same as sin. But there's a trinity going on because Inanna is one of the 3 deities, main deities of Samaria. And if we look right here, we'll see right here it says it's the translation is for Inanna, his mistress, Ur Nammu, the strong man, the king of Ur, the king of summer, and Akkad, has built her a house, a temple. And this is what's happened to many of our churches, church and state and government, as they become temples of Inanna because she is ruling over some of them. Not all, there's still hope, but the majority of the world is being ruled over by Inanna. By Easter, Sunday, Sabbath, the Trinity, these are the things that align them to the anti-Messiah spirit. So I just wanted to share this with you to bless you. That to see that our hip-hop stars, music stars, people in the entertainment industry, if they are without the Messiah, who I call Yahshua, who rose on the 7th day, if they are without our Messiah, then they're going to be led and deceived by Lucifer. The Bible says Lucifer deceived all the nations. And so what else do, if they don't have no knowledge of our Creator, then people have to make a choice about what they're going to believe. When I was about 15, 16, well, no, not, I was about 17, I guess. I was in the parking lot reading the Egyptian Book of the Dead. And so I was involved into, my interest was in that area until I came to the knowledge of Messiah. So our music industry, our entertainment people are putting things in the music, hidden things, because Lucifer wants to be discovered, to be known. That's esoteric, that's the occult, and that's also in the churches, that people discover Lucifer is the spirit behind them that are making them feel good, that are making them howl and bark and celebrate, because that's what Lucifer means, is to celebrate, to howl. Like the movie Shrek, that's Lucifer's name, Shrek. It's a Hillel, which is to howl. But it's the glory of our Maker that reveals these things, and He has all the answers. And I praise my Maker that I grew up with Rush, and then now He's revealed to me this brick of Ur here, and then He shows to me the connection with Rush of 2112, and I think that's just His kindness. And I want you to see that our King is very kind to us, and that's the only way I would have any of the data that I have is an expression of His kindness and His love, especially the amount of data and the depths of it. I have Lucifer's dirt box, and I'm going to share whatever he gives to me to share as is pleasing to Him, because it reflects His power and His greatness. This is what happens whenever you come into contact with Him, when you agree and believe that His Son died for you. I did in 1997, and since then He's continued to share things, and it's not just for my pleasure, but it's for the saints, that they would be encouraged to know that our Father is with us and does these things. These are His powers, and it comes by the blood of the Lamb. And if you don't know Messiah, you can trust Him. Go to worldwidewidow.com. That's the main page, and learn what you can to defend yourself against this spirit. Shalom to you.